Okay, let me start with today's topic. So today I shall be discussing about this one, how to make project. Okay, project formulation for dairy cattle as well as for buffaloes. Okay, so this is a part of your practical, and this practical is very important. Okay, for your final exam and all, definitely one question. This question it will be there only. So whether this project formulation, whether it is discussed before with you people or not, how to make the project, how to make the project and all. Okay, it is not yet discussed. Okay, so let me start with the project formulation. Okay, so first of all, I will go through the what are the different components. Okay, of any project. Okay, so project means, suppose if one person or if anyone wants to start with a dairy farm, so before starting one can start with their own money also, some can borrow money from the bank also. Okay, so in that case, if anyone wants to take some money from the bank, then in that case you need to prepare one project. Okay, project is nothing but the overall your budget. Okay, so how much will be your expenditure for purchasing the animal, for land, okay, for feeding cost. Okay, so all these things you need to show to the bank. Okay, so on the basis of your project only, project means estimated cost, the bank will sanction the money. Okay, so this is about the project. So there are different components of the project. One is your fixed cost, the other one is variable cost. Okay, so what is the definition of fixed cost? Fixed means, as the name suggests, fixed means it is fixed. Okay, one time investment. Suppose the examples are building, okay, machinery, and the cost of animal. Okay, these three are coming under the fixed cost. Fixed means only one time investment for any farm. Okay, suppose building means if anyone is constructing the animal house, then it is lifelong. Okay, so almost 10, 20 or 30 years depending on the material, it will last. Okay, so that's why it is called fixed cost. Then machinery also, machinery, suppose milking utensil. Okay, then other type of equipment, chop cutter, whatever mostly used in the farm. So this machinery also comes under the fixed cost. And third one is the cost of the animal. Okay, suppose you want to start with 10 number of dairy cow, then the cost of the animal, it will be considered as the fixed cost. Okay, so these are the examples of fixed cost. And the second component is the variable cost. Okay, so as the name suggests, variable means it used to vary. Okay, day to day. Okay, suppose today the cost is 1000, tomorrow it may be 1050 rupees. Okay, maybe increase, maybe decrease. That's why it is called a variable cost. Okay, so the examples are fit cost. Fit cost is coming under variable cost. Then labor charge. Okay, labor means the person who is doing the cleaning, okay, the milking of the cow. As you have seen in our farm also, some workers had engaged, okay, for doing the daily activity, day-to-day activity. Okay, so this is coming under the labor cost. Then medicine. Okay, so as you know, for keeping the cow healthy, you need to provide some supplement also. Supplement means some vitamin or mineral mixture. Okay, or other types of if animal is suffering from any disease, then in that case you need to provide some medicines. Okay, so this medicine also, it is coming under variable cost. And miscellaneous like water bill, then electricity bill. Okay, these are coming under the miscellaneous cost. Okay, so this project formulation is very important. So as a veterinarian, you always remember the person or the farmer always will approach you to make one project. Okay, so that project is very important. And I am requesting all of you, means all the students of the first year DBSc, please this practical from LPM side is very, very important, and throughout your life it will be required. Okay, so you please do it nicely, and if there is any query, you try to clarify it here itself. Okay, so going to the next slide. So fixed cost and variable cost, whether it is clear or not? What is fixed cost? What is variable cost? Okay, it is clear. Okay. Then it is clear. Fixed cost, then variable cost. So next, going to the life cycle of a cattle. Okay, suppose or cow, we can consider it cow. Okay, life cycle means suppose today calving, then it will go to the lactation phase. Okay, so this lactation, it is divided into, what is the standard lactation days? It is 305 days for dairy cattle. Okay, so this 300 days is again divided into three phases. Okay, lactation means first 100 days it is considered as early lactation, then 100 to 200 it is mid lactation, and 200 to 300 it is called late lactation. Okay, so this lactation is divided into three phases. Okay, then after lactation it will come dry period. Okay, dry means it is not giving any milk. That is why it is called dry period. Okay, so lactation, dry. So like this way the cycle will continue. Okay, so based on this lactation and dry only will make our project. Okay, so you please remember the different events of the life cycle of cattle. Okay, so like calving. Okay, this calving to calving, this thing I think I already explained, so I will just I'll go through very fast. Okay, so this calving to calving, this is called intercalving period. Okay, you just refresh your mind. Okay, calving to calving, it is called intercalving period. Then intercalving period is divided into based on production as well as reproduction. Okay, so based on production, the intercalving period is divided into lactation and dry. Okay, and based on reproduction, it is divided into service period and gestation period. Whether it is clear or not? How this? Okay, so based on production, it is divided into lactation and dry period. Okay, but this lactation and dry, if you add these two, lactation and dry, then it will come intercalving period. Okay, suppose lactation length is, standard lactation is 305 days and standard dry period is 60 to 65 days. Okay, so that means 365 days. Okay, 305 plus 60, that means 365 days. That means the intercalving period should be 365 days or 1 year. That means one calf you will get every year, isn't it? So this is based on the production. Okay, based on the production, the intercalving period is divided into lactation and dry, and based on reproduction, it is divided into service period and gestation period. Okay, just imagine. Okay, service period means suppose this is calving, so after calving, okay, next slide. Okay, this is the based on the reproduction. Okay, you see this is calving, then after calving the cow will conceive. Okay, so this calving to conception, it is called service period, and from here it will start the gestation. Okay, so the gestation and service, if you add these two, then also it will come your intercalving period. Okay, so this division is based on the reproduction. Okay, so next you will go through the lactation cycle. Okay, lactation cycle. I am just refreshing your mind. Okay, so I hope all of you know this thing. So this lactation phase I already explained. This lactation phase, this 305 days is already divided into three phases: early lactation, mid lactation, and late lactation. Okay, so you see the graph. Okay, the curve, lactation curve. This is called the lactation curve. Okay, so you see after calving, the lactation or the milk production, it will keep on increasing. Okay, so this is the calving. So you see after calving, it is increasing, and it will reach the peak yield within 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, remember. Okay, this is also very, very important question. Okay, for your final exam. So the milk production, it will reach peak yield within 6 to 8 weeks after calving or parturition. So after peak yield, then again it will start declining. Okay, so you see declining, and here it will start dry period. Okay, this is the dry period. That means the cow is not producing any milk. Now the project formulation. Okay, so this project formulation, for this one I want to share one more this one. Okay, this one, before going to this one, I just want to share one more Excel sheet. So you see, this is the project formulation. Whether this Excel sheet is coming or not? Okay, it is coming. Okay, so you see, this is the project formulation. Okay, project report for dairy farm. It may be dairy farm means dairy breed. Okay, breed, it depends on the breed. It may be for indigenous. Okay, it may be for crossbreed. Okay, crossbreed means crossing between the descriptive and non-descriptive. Okay, so this is your the project. Okay, overall project. So the different component I will be explaining one by one. So you see, these are the assumption. Okay, so assumption also I'll share with you later on. So you see how to make the project. Okay, first we need to calculate the lactation chart. Okay, of all the animals. Okay, you see the lactation chart. So how to calculate the lactation chart, that I will that part I will explaining today. So lactation chart. Then after making the lactation chart, then after that we need to calculate the feed and fodder cost. Okay, for the animals. So after that we'll calculate the investment. Okay, investment means the different fixed cost. Okay, different fixed cost means the cost of animals, then construction of the building. Okay, so all these coming under fixed cost. Okay, so first let us start with this lactation chart. Okay, how to calculate? You please keep one piece of paper with pen with you. So you see in this slide, whether slides are coming or not? PPT?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is coming. So you see how to calculate the lactation days. Okay. So suppose we are assuming one person or one farmer wants to start his farm with 10 number of dairy cattle. Okay. So 10 number of dairy cattle, and we are assuming this cattle, 10 number of cattle, that person will purchase in a 2 batch. Okay, 5 number in the month of January and 5 numbers in the month of August. Okay, after 6 months. Okay, now one can ask me why you are assuming like this, because it is very difficult to get all the good animal at a time. Okay, so I hope all of you also knows. So if I ask one of you to purchase 10 number of cattle from the market, you will not get at a time. Okay, that's why we are assuming that animal will be purchased in a batch. Okay, so we are assuming 5 animal will be purchased in the month of January, and next 5 will be purchased in the month of August. Okay, so that like this the person will get a good animal. Okay, so now let's see how to calculate the lactation days. Okay, so this is the y-axis. Okay, this is first year, for second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. Okay, for 5 year we will make the project formulation. Okay, for 5 years. Okay, so this is for first year. So you see, first year again it is divided into milch days. Okay, milch means milk. Okay, and dry days means it is not producing or giving any milk. Okay, and milch days means how many days it is giving milk. So you see, for first batch, which is purchased in the month of January, the milch days for first year it is 300 into 5. Okay, we are assuming the standard lactation is 300 days. Okay, you can assume 305 days also, no problem. But now for this one, I am assuming it is 300 days. Okay, so 300 into 5, it is 1500 days. For dry days, it is 65. Okay, I am assuming it is 65 into 5. It is 325 dry days. Okay, for the first batch, first year. Okay, and for the next batch, which has purchased or will be purchased in the month of August, for this one, you see, the milch days is 180 into 5. It is 900, and for second batch there will be no dry days. Okay, so for second batch there will be no dry days, and after that you need to calculate out the total milk days for first year. Okay, so total milk days for first year, it is 1500 plus 900, it is 2400 milk days for first year, and for dry days for first year it is 325 days. Whether it is clear to all of you?
Sir, why there will be no dry days?
Yes. Very, very expected question. So you see, we are assuming that the animal will be purchased in the month of August. Okay. So in the month of August means from August onwards it will producing milk, is not it? Okay.
Yes,
so that's why for second batch there will be no dry days. Okay. But for first batch there will be dry days in the first year. Okay. For second batch, there will be no dry days in the first year. Okay, we won't get any dry days in the first year because we are purchasing the animal in the month of August. Okay, that's why. You just consider the lactation chart. Okay, standard lactation chart. Okay. So for second year, you see, for second year it is very easy. Okay, for second year, for first batch also it is 300 into 5, 1500 days. For second batch also it is 300 into 5, 1500 days. And for dry days, it is 65 into 5. And for milk, the dry days for second batch, it is also 65 into 5. And total, it is 300 days for dry days for second year, and 650 dry days for second year. Okay. And from second year onwards, it will be same as it is for third year, fourth year, fifth year. Okay. That's why I didn't put it in the slide. Okay. Now, can you calculate the 20 number of cow? Assuming 10 number of cow will be purchased in the month of January and 10 number in the month of August. You do it first.
Sir.
So 20 numbers of cattle, assuming 10 number of cattle will be purchased in the month of January and 10 number of animals will be purchased in the month of August. So like this way, you please calculate the lactation days for first year as well as for second year. Please do it very fast. I'm just repeating it again. Why it is 180? Because we are purchasing the second batch in the month of August. That means we'll get only 6 months. Okay, 6 months means 180 days. Okay, so that's why we are multiplying it with 180. 180 into 5. Okay, so don't get confused where from this 180 is coming. 180 is nothing but the 6 month. Okay, 6 months means 180 days.
Sir, it's done.
Okay, so can you tell me what is your answer?
Sir, 4,800, 650, 6,000 and 1,300.
Okay, for first year, milk days is how many days?
Hold on.
How many?
4,800.
Huh?
4,800.
4,000?
800.
4,800. 4,800 milk days. So it will be, instead of 5, it will be 10. Okay. So 3,000 into 10, it is 300 into 10, it is 3,000, and 180 into 10, it is 1,800. That means 4,800. Okay, you are correct. Okay, for dry days for first year,
650 days.
650 days. Okay, very good. For first year, dry days is 650 days. Okay. What about for second year?
6,000 milk days.
6,000. Okay, 6,000. Then what about dry days?
Dry, 1,300.
1,300. Okay, very good. So now you see why this lactation chart we need to calculate, because as I already explained, there are two components. Okay, one is your fixed cost, the other one is variable cost. Okay, and under the variable cost, the cost of feed, it is very, very important. Okay, so very, very important to calculate out the feed cost. Okay, feed cost, as you know, the 60% cost is for livestock farming, any kind of livestock farming. Okay, it may be cattle, dairy, okay, maybe poultry. It is the feed cost, it is ranges between 60 to 70%. Okay, that's why to calculate out the fixed feed cost is very, very important. Okay, now you see the feed cost chart. Okay, this is a feed cost chart. You see, this is the amount required. Okay, amount required of green fodder as well as dry fodder as well as the concentrate. Okay, for the milch cattle, this is the feed requirement for dry cattle. Okay, this column. Okay, and this is the cost. Okay, so you see, for milch cattle, the green fodder, we need to provide, it is 40 kg. For dry cow, the green fodder requirement is 35 kg. Okay, you please note it down. Okay, and the cost we are assuming 0, because we are assuming this green fodder will be collected from the fodder field. Okay, which may be cultivated in the farm itself. Okay, that's why cost will be 0. Okay, based on the assumption. Okay, so if anyone is purchasing the green fodder, then based on the price you can put 1 or 2 rupees. Okay, but here we are assuming the green fodder will be available in the farm itself. Okay, that's why the cost is 0. Now you see the dry fodder requirement. Dry fodder requirement for milch cow, it is 5 kg. Okay, in a day. For dry cow, it is 6 kg in a day, and the cost is 2 rupees per kg. Okay, and the concentrate feed. Okay, now you see the concentrate feed requirement for milch animal, it is 8 kg. Okay, all are in kg. Okay, so 8 kg. Dry cow, it is 2 kg, and the price is 30 rupees per kg. Okay, now next column, you see how to calculate the fixed cost. Okay, so let me explain how to calculate the fixed cost for first year, for second year, up to 5th year. Okay, so calculate out the total milch days, is not it, and the total dry days. Okay, so we have already calculated out the milch days and dry days for first year. So now we will calculate the amount, the cost. Okay, the cost for this green fodder as well as dry fodder and concentrate. Okay, so as we assume the cost of the green fodder is 0, that's why no need to calculate out. Okay, the cost of green fodder. But for dry fodder, you see the total number of milch days we have calculated, it is 2400, isn't it, for 5 number of cow. 2400 into 5. Okay, 5, where from it is coming? The amount. Okay, 5 kg we need to provide to the cattle, and 2 is the cost of the dry fodder. Okay, that's why when you multiply this 2400, 5, 2, the total outcome is the price. Okay, cost investment for feeding the milch cows. Okay, dry fodder. Okay, only the dry. Then like this, we need to calculate out the concentrate. Okay, concentrate total milch days for first year, it is 2400. Then this 8 is the amount required. Okay, the amount required concentrate you need to feed the cow. Then 30 is the cost of the concentrate. So 2400 into 8 into 30, it will come 5.76 lakh. Okay, so it will come 5.76 lakh. Then for dry cow, okay, for dry cow we need to calculate. Okay, for dry cow it is for first year dry days only, it is 325 days. So 325 into 6 is the amount, and 2 is the cost of the dry fodder. So it is coming 3900. And like this, concentrate we need to calculate out, it is 325 into 2 into 30, it is 19500. Okay, so total it is coming 623. Total it is coming 623,400. Whether it is clear to all of you or not, how to calculate out the feed cost?
Sir, could you please explain it again?
Okay. So, Sir Mr. The lactation chart we have already calculated out, isn't it? The total milk days as well as the dry days, okay, for the first year. As well as in the last slide, we have already mentioned the feed requirement, okay, the feed requirement for milk animal as well as for the dry animal, okay. You see the green fodder requirement for milk cow, it is 40, dry fodder it is 5, and concentrate it is 8, okay, 8 kg. All are in kg, okay. And for dry cow, it is 35 kg, dry fodder it is 6 kg, and the concentrate requirement is 2 kg. And this column is the price, okay, cost of the grain fodder, dry fodder, and concentrate, okay. So based on this requirement and the cost, we'll calculate the total fixed cost, okay, requirement for the feeding purpose, okay. So you see this column, so green fodder no need to calculate out because we are assuming the cost of the green fodder it is 0, okay. So the whole result it will come 0. That's why we are not calculating, okay. So but for dry phase, you see total number of milk days, how much it was? Total number of milk days?
2,400.
Okay, 2,400, okay. 2,400 you need to multiply with 5 into 2, okay. 5 is the amount, okay. Amount of dry phase you need to feed the milk cow, okay. And 2 is the cost of the dry fodder, okay. Dry phase. So this 24,000, it is the total cost required to feed the dry phase to the milk cow in a 1 year, okay. Now it is okay. And next column it is for concentrate, okay. So this side again, this is for dry cow, okay, for first year. This is dry cow for first year, okay, concentrate. So this is the total amount, okay, total amount required to feed the milk as well as dry cow in the first year, okay. So like this you need to calculate for the second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year. Up to fifth year you need to calculate, okay. Sir, Mr.
Yes, sir.
If it is okay, then you see for second year, can I go to the next year, second year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you see for second year, the total number of milk days, it is 300 days, isn't it? For 5 number of cow, it is 3,000, okay. So this 3,000 into 5 into 2, okay. So this is the amount required for dry phase, okay. So this is again 650 into 6 into 2, okay. So again this is the amount required to feed the dry phase to the dry cow, okay, in the second year. So again this is for concentrate, and again this is for concentrate for the dry cow. So total amount it is coming 796,800 to feed the dry and milk cow in the second year, okay. So third year, fourth year, fifth year, it will be like same, okay. Why it is same? Because the milk days as well as the dry days, it is similar with the second year, okay. So that's why the second year column will be same for third year, fourth year, up to fifth year, okay. There will be no change, okay. So only the change is in first year and second year because of the dry days, okay. So you please remember, okay. So this is the procedure how to calculate the total feed cost required for each and every year, okay. So this fixed cost, it is coming under the variable cost, okay. And this is the single this is the highest variable cost, okay. This feed cost, then labor cost, then medicinal cost, and lastly it is miscellaneous cost, okay. This is the highest amount which is required, okay, this feed cost. So can you calculate out for the 10 number of cow? 10 means 20 number of cow, okay. So assuming if you are purchasing 10 number in the month of January and 10 number in the month of August, then can you calculate out the total fixed cost required for first year as well as in the second year?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you please calculate out, okay. So you please, all of you please calculate out, and after 10 minutes you have to show it the calculation to me. Okay. So you please do it nicely. Okay. This feed cost. So this is the very important part of this project formulation. Okay. So first you make the lactation chart for 10 means 20 number of cow. Okay, 10 in the month of January, 10 in the month of August. Okay, so first you make the lactation chart. After that you make the feed chart. Okay, feed the amount of feed required. Okay, for feeding of the dry lactating cow. Okay, you see this is the feed requirement. Okay, 45.8, 35.6.2. Okay. So based on this requirement, you need to calculate out the feed cost. Okay. So for your reference, you can do it like this also. Okay. So you see the Excel sheet how they are doing. So first one, you need to calculate out the total dry and lactation chart. Okay, based on your assumption. So dry and milk days. Then this side it is the feed required as well as the rate. Okay, rate also it is given. Okay. So here they are assuming it is green fodder. It is 0.5 rupees per kg. Okay. So these things are based on your assumption. Okay. So if one is assuming the green fodder will be free of cost, then you can put 0. If one is assuming it will cost 0.5 rupees or 1 or 2 rupees based on your uh, locality. Okay. So depending on this assumption you can make. Okay. But the procedure will be same. So this green fodder, dry fodder and concentrate. This is the rate in kg and this is the requirement. Okay. For milk cow as well as for dry cow. So like this way you try to make you try to calculate out the feed cost for first year, second year, third year, and fourth year up to fifth year. Okay. How much it is coming? How much it is coming? Semester, how much it is coming?
Sir, I have calculated only for the dry roughage and the concentrate, sir. So is it okay?
Okay. Okay.
So for first year, for the milch days, sir, I got for the dry roughage, sir, I got 48,000.
Okay, 48,000.
And for the dry days, I got 7,800.
Okay, so you just add all this to then the total amount it will come. Okay, for first year.
Yes, sir. So like
like
after adding the dry roughage and the concentrates of the milch days, so I got 12 lakh. And
okay,
for the dry days, so for the dry days, it's 46,800, sir.
Okay, 46,800. So you just calculate, you just add these two, then the total amount will come for first year. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then like this, you just calculate for second year also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Rahul.
Sir, it's not done yet, sir.
Not yet done. Sapna. Sapna.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You could have done or not?
Yes, sir.
How much it is coming?
Sir, first year is around 12 lakh.
Okay, first year around 12 lakh. Okay. The total amount.
Yes, sir.
Total amount. Okay. So you have calculated for 20 number of animal or 10?
20.
20. Okay. So you just calculate for this one second year also?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, Sanjay. Sanjay,
Yes, sir.
so you are too late, okay?
Sorry. Sorry, sir.
Huh?
Sorry, sir.
So we have already discussed how to make the project, okay? So whether you have done or not this practical, how to make the project formulation for dairy cattle, okay, for any scheme. So you have any idea what is the definition of project? What is project formulation?
No, sir.
No. So this is very, very important. Okay, this is very, very important, and throughout your this one BBSc also, as well as after getting degree also, the farmers as well as some entrepreneur will ask you. Okay, so as you are veterinarian, you should make and you should know how to make the project. Okay, project is nothing but to sanction, get the loan from the bank. So you need to prepare project. Okay, project means if suppose one person wants to start one dairy farm with 10 or 20 or maybe for 50 number of cow, and for that purpose that person wants to take some loan, okay, from the bank side. So for getting the loan, you need to submit one project proposal for 5 years, at least for 5 years. Okay, then the bank will evaluate your project, then based on this one project they will sanction the loan amount. Okay, so that's why this project formulation is very, very important, and the procedure you should know. Okay, for dairy cattle as well as for poultry bird also it is very, very important, and this project formulation will definitely it will come in your final practical exam. Okay, so we have calculated out the different aspect of the project as well as how to make the lactation chart, as well as how to calculate out the feed cost. Okay, feed cost for the different years. Okay, for first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and up to fifth year. Okay, so after calculating the feed cost, then we'll go to the different fixed cost. Okay, how to calculate the different fixed cost. So after that only the final project will be prepared. So there are certain steps. So now we are calculating the feed cost. Okay, how to calculate the feed cost. Sapna, done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for second year it is done. Then for up to fifth year it will be same. Okay, like second year, because the dry days and milk days it is same for the rest year. Okay, that's why the feed cost also it will be same. Okay, now this is the one aspect. Okay, now second is the calculation of the fixed cost. Okay, fixed cost means what will come under the fixed cost? What will come under the fixed cost?
Building machinery, cost of animals.
Yes, building machinery and the cost of the animal. Okay, so these three are the components of the fixed cost. So why it is called fixed cost? Because it is one time investment. Okay, so for building you need to know the space requirement for each and every animal. Okay, so how much area it is required for any individual animal? Indoor space, how much indoor space means if you are keeping the animal under intensive housing system, then how much area you need to or one should provide?
3.5 square meter.
Okay, meter square. Okay, very good. 3.5 meter square. Okay, this is the indoor space, and 7 is just double. Okay, it is the outdoor space requirement. Okay, so based on this 3.5 meter square, suppose if you are keeping 10 number of cow, then what will be the total area required? Area
35 meter square.
Okay, 35. Somadev is answering 35 meter square. Okay, so 35 meter square is for the standing place. Okay, for the animal. Okay, but if you can imagine our farm, so having the one central passage, then both the side the animal, okay. So that one is tail to tail housing system. So central passage is there, then both side animals are there. Then manger, okay. Manger means where you will provide the feed, okay. Then after manger, both side you are having feed passage, okay. That is called feeding alley, okay. So that one I will be explaining in the next class, okay. So today I do not want to make too much complicated. So how to calculate the fixed cost, that part I will be explaining in the next class, okay. Just I am giving you some idea, okay. So how to calculate out the building space requirement, okay. So 3.5 meters square, it is for the animal only, okay. But what about the central passage, then manger, then the feeding passage, okay. Okay, so that will be also come, okay. So if you convert, if you calculate the whole space, okay, whole space means animal house, then one animal will require 40 feet square area, okay, including this one, this feeding passage also. It will come under the animal only, okay. So this feeding passage as well as manger, it is used for the rearing of the animal only, okay. So that's why for keeping one animal, 40 feet square area is required, okay. So if it is 10 number of animal, that means 40 into 10, 800 feet square area of building you need to make, okay, for keeping the 10 number of cows. So like this way we will calculate the cost required for building construction of the animal house, okay. Then the different equipment, okay. So based on our assumption only, equipments and the animal cost, okay. Animal cost also, suppose if the cost of the animal is 50,000, it may be 60,000, but now not less than 80,000, okay. Good cows are costing more than lakhs also, okay. So based on the assumption, we will calculate out the fixed cost, okay. Then the variable cost. So under variable cost, today we already learned how to calculate out the feed cost, okay. Then second one is labor cost, third one is medicine cost, and the last is miscellaneous cost, okay. So like this way, step by step, we will calculate we'll make the project, okay, total project. So now all of you please show your calculation, okay. Please all of you put your video on and you please show it to me, okay, how you have calculated the how you have done the calculation, okay. Rahul.
Yes, sir.
You please show it to me how you have done the calculation. Okay. What about Sonam? Okay, some people are lefting, okay. Saptarna also lefting, okay, or already left, okay. So they are very Nivedita, okay. What about Sonam? The person who is lefting the class now, I will note their name. Sonam, whether you have done the calculation? Okay, Diga. Okay, he say already done, okay. What about Rana? Sonam, how you have done the calculation? Whether you could have done or not? Okay, Rana already done. Okay. Sonam. Okay, Sakib Sarkar done. Okay. Sakib, your exam was excellent. Okay, so you have written all the answer very correctly. Okay. Rana already done. Sonam. Okay, Diga also done. Sonam, am I audible to you? Sarmista also done. Very good. Okay. Joshua. Okay. Joshua also done. Somudeep Goswami. Okay. Marilyn. Okay. Marilyn done. Tutan Burman. Lim Jim, already done. Tutan Mariana, also done. What about Sonam? Sonam? Zimit, okay, Aniyam Sangyu done. Okay. Zimit done. Atul, okay, nice. Sonam? Am I audible to you, Sonam? Okay, it seems. Okay, Asma Banu, Asma? Asma, am I audible to you? Okay, Sapna done. Okay. So tomorrow I'll take the theory class. Okay, at morning at 9 o'clock. Then in the afternoon time, like today's one, we'll continue the project formulation. Okay. So today we have learned how to calculate the fit cost. Okay. So please remember, first step is you need to calculate out the electrician chart. Then based on the requirement, you need to calculate out the fit cost required for first year as well as for second year, third year, fourth year up to fifth year. Okay. Now tomorrow we will calculate out the different variable cost. Okay, so first one is fit cost, we already calculate out. Okay, second one is labor cost. Okay, how to calculate the labor requirement, medicinal cost, as well as some miscellaneous. Okay, miscellaneous means the electric bill and water bill. Okay, all these are coming under miscellaneous cost. Then we'll switch over to the fixed cost. Okay, fixed cost, it is building cost, then equipment and animal. Okay, and after calculating all this fixed and variable cost, after that only we will be able to know the feasibility of the project. Okay, so how much total money will be required to rear the animals. Okay, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then. Okay, then should I stop here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for joining this practical class. Okay, so all of you please remember. Okay, so nowadays this, because of this pandemic and all, we have switched over to this online mode of teaching. Okay, so this is very true. Okay, so now the education system, it is already transformed. Okay, so earlier it was teacher centric, now it is learning centric. Learning centric means, suppose now I think out of 72, now the I think 37 students means from your batch have joined this classroom. Okay, so the attendance is very less. Okay, it seems you people are not finding it very interesting. Okay, so nowadays this teacher centric to learning centric. Okay, learning centric means those who are having interest, they are joining, they are doing their classes. Okay, so we also from our side, we cannot force you people to attend the class. So it is all up to you. So if you want to do something in your future, so you have to attend the class. Okay, there is no other shortcut. Okay, you ask your senior also, those who are doing job and those who have got the job, you ask them. Okay, so if you are not studying all these things now here, then after 5 years or after 6 years, again to appear the state exam, you need to read all these things again. Okay, so better to study all these things now itself. Okay, so that is my humble request to all of you. Please go through all these things now itself. Now you do not have any other work, so this is your work only. Okay, so getting marks and all, it will not serve the purpose. Okay, so finally again before joining or before getting the job, again you need to appear the state exam, okay, state civils exam or something, state veterinary service exam, okay. So for that one you need the knowledge, okay, the knowledge will help you, okay. That is from my experience only I'm telling you, okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
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 Thank you.
इतना लेट से थैंक
Thank you, sir.
Actually,
बोल
क्या हालचाल?
अरे जिंदा है वही काफी
ओके, अब निकल
कहाँ है
तो
घूम रहा है
निकल
क्या
क्लास से निकल।
क्या करेगा निकल के